Yo, what is up, folks? This is Johnny Bnq Jiven coming at you with another episode of Bnq and Goof Show, blah, blah, blah. Now, as you guys probably know, the Super Bowl is this weekend. I didn't do an episode. I was kind of just, excited for the Super Bowl. I wasn't really doing an episode. And I didn't want to do one yesterday. And you know what, to be honest, I just don't want to talk about the Super Bowl. I'll limit it to saying, a lot of things happened. I think it didn't go our way, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want to go on a whole big tirade about it, and I don't want to be sound like a sore loser or anything like that. It just sucks. I'll kind of leave it at that. Well, one more thing I'll say about the Super Bowl is, Jalen Hurts was the best player on the field that night. He played incredible. Even though, things didn't exactly go our way, he definitely deserved, some recognition for what he did. Super Bowl record, 3 touchdowns, for a quarterback, that's pretty incredible. I don't care what anyone says, he was the best player on the field that night. And, yeah, that's just all I want to say about it. So, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But, I think we should give Jalen Hurts a lot of credit for how well he played. And a lot of the other guys played really well, too. Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown had some great plays. But I don't even want to get into it. It's probably going to be a short episode today. So basically from here on out, we're going to be focusing on Sixers, maybe the Fly. I mean, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this on last week's show. But if you saw my blog, the Flyers are basically announced they're in rebuilding mode. So the rest of their season probably isn't going to be very noteworthy unless there's some trades, before the deadline. So there's probably not going to be a lot to really discuss on the show about them, again, unless a trade happens. And so I guess the rest of the show is really going to be, for the rest of the year, is going to be 76ers and Drexel is really all we're going to be really discussing. And Drexel, their women's lacrosse team won their season opener a couple days ago. So that's something to look forward to. We may not have won Super Bowl, but Drexel's women lacrosse. So, you win some, you lose some. Philly sports this year, we've been to 3 major, sport championships so far. Phillies went to World Series. The Union went to the MLS championship. Eagles were in the Super Bowl. And so far none of them won. And that stuff is tough. It's tough to watch. It's tough to see. It's not what you want to see. But, I think in hindsight, we can look back and say, these were great seasons. These were seasons that you didn't really expect. I mean, nobody expected the Phillies to be in the World Series and be competitive. No one expected the Eagles to be in the Super Bowl. So it sucks now. But, looking back, we'll be able to say, these were pretty great seasons, and hopefully they both teams are able to get back there next year with hopefully a little bit more success. But that's really all I want to say for the show today. I'm not really in the mood to talk about sports, to be honest with you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be a little more upbeat next week, hopefully. That's all. Subscribe to the channel, like a video. Check out our other social media, our other channels, the blog, all the links to all that stuff. Twitter's in the description. So, make sure to check that out. Let's go Sixers.